call. This is your last one and a courtesy call. Hey, it could be danger up in this club. When we get started and we ain't...
What's going on, guys? Styx here from the Token Minorities, and you already know who is with me, probably because you read the title of this, but here we go. Just go ahead and introduce yourself. I have no witty introduction for you today.
Well, hey guys, welcome back. Orbomb here, bringing you another TCG set analysis with my boy Styx.
And really, this is what I like to call, I mean, not just a set analysis, but just the latest hit to my ever-vanishing wallet.
This is ridiculous.
Because, I mean, this stuff is just so awesome, and all the cool cards are going to be secret rare, so I'm just like, well, I'm already going to go broke anyway. Might as well go further in debt than a college student already is. But
It's very convenient. I guess we can talk about that when we get there, though. But like, hey, I'm pretty excited. I like shiny stuff.
oh, don't get me wrong. I'm ridiculously excited for this set, which is kind of exactly why I'm going to go broke. But really, with this set, there will be a lot of repeat cards from the first time we talked about the Sun and Moon set. But for those of you that did not see that video, we're just going to go through each of these cards and talk about why they are either awesome or completely garbage, which, I mean, R-Bomb knows all about being completely garbage, right?
Oh, okay, all right. I thought you didn't have any wit today. What's this?
I didn't have any witty introductions. I still have some wit
well,
about me.
Whatever.
Right.
Anyways, if you guys don't know, this is the Sun and Moon +1, the Sun and Moon Strengthening Expansion Pack. It's a set of 50 cards, not counting the hyper rares and secret rares that come with it. We don't know how we're getting it in the States. We have no idea. All we know is that this is out in Japan. I believe it's out today, or I don't know, sometime. It was released.
27th.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, it was like 5 days ago it was released, so now we have the full set. And nobody has really talked about this from what I've seen on the interweb, so I figured we should talk about it since, you know, there's like a couple of cards that I'm really excited about. But yeah, that's why we're here.
And also Sun and Moon is coming out tomorrow, so freaking hype that up
yeah.
like crazy.
I'm gonna go
anyway,
drive all day today to see if I can find some stores. I have actually a comic book store who said they would give me my stuff early if I can find a different place that's selling them early.
No way. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So I'm gonna be on a drive today.
Yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be a little bit shorter probably because this set is obviously a lot smaller than other sets, but I'm not even letting him start off because I'm going to be the one to talk about this first one, because if you guys had not seen the first one, then you do not know my hype for Decidueye GX. I'm just so excited about this thing. This is going to be ridiculous. Like, this is my bet for the card that is going to change the meta the most. I mean, I probably
Decidueye?
wrong, let's be real. Oh yeah.
Really? You think this is really gonna change?
I don't know. I think this will have the biggest meta impact.
I can kind of agree. I've been playing because I managed to get 2 Decidueye GXs somehow through pre-release. So I've been doing a lot of test building, test playing. I found that I've been playing this with weakness policy a lot, just to deal with Volcanion. And other than that, the deck is really good. The attack is a little lackluster. I found that I'd rather have a secondary attacker in the deck. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to figure out who would be the best attacker I would like to have. But for the most part, it's been pretty fun.
Oh yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. 3 energy for 90 damage is really mediocre, particularly coming off of a stage 2 Pokemon and a GX at that. But I'm just thinking, like, if you're able to get 3 or 4 Decidueye GX out, you can just spread 60 damage around each turn.
Very,
and in
very
conjunction
nice.
with Razor Leaf will just be amazing. But we'll see.
And Hollow Hunt is actually so good. It's actually
really?
After testing it, like if you play puzzles, if you play hammers, if you play like any other disruption cards, if it's late game, you want to get all your VS Seekers back to ruin your opponent's strategy. Hollow Hunt is kind of wild. Putting any 3 cards in your discard pile to your hand, it's actually a little bit ridiculous.
Wow, that is incredible. I mean, I obviously knew that it was incredible. I just wasn't sure how much of a meta impact it would necessarily have due to things like N and stuff like that. But I mean, just even putting those things back into the deck is still ridiculous.
Yeah, I found myself late game. I found myself late game putting back my DCEs, just like putting them in my hand so I would have them later. Yeah. This it's just so versatile. If you play Disruption, you play your hammers, you can get those back. If you play Mill, you can get those cards back. There's just so much you could do late game with Hollow Hunt. But anyways, that's Decidueye.
Yeah, we don't want to spend all day talking about it.
Yeah, we talked about it in the last video. We're all good. We're doing Lurantis here now, though. Lurantis is kind of clean. It's kind of clean. I'm a fan. This actually might be the card that helps Decidueye out a lot. Just giving that boosted damage with your Razor Leaf. This is not the Lurantis GX that we all know and fear. This is the other Lurantis. Basic Lurantis has the ability Sunny Day. As long as Pokemon is in play, each of your Grass and Fire Pokemon do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. And the attack is Solar Beam, but we don't care about the attack. Just the fact that you can stack these Lurantis in so many different kinds of decks is really, really nice. I like it.
Oh, I'm all over this just because of... Well, the fact that it can easily be run with Lurantis GX as well, just powering up that, what is it, 40 base damage for 1 energy, and then you two cards from the 2 energy. Yeah, exactly. So all of a sudden you turn an accelerating energy attack into like 80 damage with just 2 Lurantis on the bench and power up an attacker. I don't know. I'm all over this too. Yeah. I think Grass is going to be so good.
Grass is going to be a little bit broken. I'm at this point in time, I'm kind of looking forward to the rotation just to get rid of Forest, because like this is getting a little bit ridiculous.
Oh yeah, well especially like I think Shiinotic will see a good like maybe 1/1 line in almost every single Grass deck, because that's pretty powerful. I mean, every single turn. Admittedly, like if you search for it, then you can just use Shiinotic to search for another one. But like that constant search, I think will be good enough for at least like a 1/1 line in a lot of Grass decks.
I agree. Alright, you can get the next card if you like.
What do we have next? Incineroar GX. I mean, kind of worth talking about. I mean, okay, Hustle Blow can be ridiculous given the right setup. Hustle Blow, like
I think this card is gonna be very good. And for Hustle Blow, the fact that you can get Skyfield, and in this set there's actually the Oricorio, which its attack is you can put 2 fire type Pokemon onto your bench. Or 3. That's even better.
Right below it.
Oh, nice. Well, there we go. And what makes this card really interesting to me is, once again, if water becomes the issue, there's always weakness policy. It's not like there's any other particular tool it might like besides Choice Band, which we'll talk about later in the video. But the fact that it's a 1 energy attack, it's that fat, you can run Max Potion. It can make this deck very, very hard to beat down if you have a bunch of Incineroars with so much HP and a bunch of Max Potions to play. I know there's potential with Incineroar, I think.
Oh, also one thing that you could run with this is the Ninetales that locks the stadium into play.
Exactly, another fire type. That means nobody can go to your stadium, which is really nice.
Heck, even with like just a regular bench, just 5 fire Pokemon on the bench, all of a sudden you're hitting for 110, 140 with the Choice Band. I mean, that's a very, very powerful 1 energy attack, and I think it will have potential, especially with, like you said, Max Potion. I didn't think about that. I got to give you props on that one.
Yeah, plus all the grass types being in the format.
True.
It's gonna be threatening.
Exactly.
But yeah,
it's just a matter of how much speed it can get.
Yeah, for sure. We also have Oricorio here, which we just talked about. Search your deck for 3 basic Pokemon. It's pretty good, but it's only good for like this.
That's not the Oricorio from the set that I'm hype about.
Oh yeah, there's so many Oricorios.
Let's see what else.
There's a Politoed.
Politoed, I mean, it's roll. Okay, Roll Call is a really, really cool attack because search your deck for a Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and Poliwrath and put them onto your bench. I mean, that's
super cool.
That's really cool. The only problem is it's a stage 2.
Yeah, that sucks. I'll agree there.
If it was like, okay, if Poliwhirl had that attack, then you could potentially have something along the lines of Greninja like this as a not near top tier, but still a pretty cool deck. Like if Poliwhirl had that, that'd be even better. But I think the fact that it's a Politoed really just kind of...
Did you see its Hyper Jump? You may shuffle this Pokemon and all cards attached to it into your deck.
You may. Yeah, I mean...
That's really cool. The fact that it says you may reminds me of like Excelgor. That's kind of dope.
Well, I mean, it would need to paralyze for me to really get that high about it.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways,
you know what's sad?
What's that?
Politoed has a better attack than Decidueye GX.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't have that HP though. That's what matters.
Exactly,
It's
and the
HP
ability.
though.
But I'm just pointing that out. I just find that kind of funny.
I'm just gonna skip over Primarina.
Yeah.
Because,
What are we at?
'cause,
Okay. I still want to point out Primarina in expanded with Blastoise. I'm just throwing that out there.
I mean, Archie Primarina could be fun.
Exactly.
Don't get me
That's what
wrong.
I'm planning to run with it.
And so, like, you know, that's kind of cool, I guess. Discard.
Yeah.
I just like Ocean Sound, but it's a little bit hard to pull off. Oh, I guess with Blastoise, never mind.
Exactly.
Yeah, that could be fun.
What do we
I
got?
could see that.
Araquanid. Araquanid, just kind of a, I don't know. Maybe
like-
stopped fire decks in some situations.
Dude, I like Pyukumuku. All right, we talked about Araquanid last time, but Pyukumuku, dude, I'm a fan of Pyukumuku. I was playing around with it a little bit. It can really force your opponent to never attack you, which is really nice. It puts your opponent in such awkward situations. So Pyukumuku is a nice little tech if you want to throw it into like your random decks for fun. Not the greatest
especially
card, but you know it's pretty.
Bursting Balloon and Eco Arm.
Mm-hmm.
And then, all right, we got the Vikavolt GX, which I'm pretty hyped about. I mean, Charge Beam is still a cool attack. Just one energy, attach one energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. I mean, it's not the best, but I mean, 1 for 50 or 50 for 1 isn't bad, and then accelerating energy too.
Yeah. It's a good deck. You just play like straight Vikavolt with the other Vikavolt to charge up your energies while you attack. It's pretty nice.
Oh, and also I'd like to add that I was incorrect last time. You cannot do a turn 1 rare candy, but you still can turn 1 evolve Grubbin into Charge-a-Bug, so you have a turn 2 Vikavolt. I was just incorrect about getting a turn 1 Vikavolt with rare candy.
Oh, okay. Well, good to know that you messed up. Anyways, we're gonna move on. Oricorio, Lightning, whatever. Doesn't matter. Oricorio, Psychic. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to your bench, you may search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon. Doesn't matter. But Oricorio Senzu, that's where it gets kind of nice. Tell me about it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so first off, I just want to say the Psychic Oricorio. I mean, you may search your deck for up to 2 basic energy. Not good. Not good. Not at all. I mean, it's just worthless. But Sensu is a 1-card Night March counter. I mean, it is literally a late game complete Night March counter, as if Karen wasn't bad enough already. But colorless energy, it goes into any deck at all, except if you're not running energy. But even then, you can run Dimension Valley, so you have no excuse for not being able to run this Oricorio in the deck. And then Ominous Dance for each Pokemon in your opponent's discard pile. Place a damage counter on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. So if your opponent has like those 12 Pokemon in the discard pile with Night March, like they discarded Shamans, they have all the Lampent, you can just be like, okay, let's knock out 3 Joltik and a Pumpkaboo. Yeah, I take 4 prizes and I win. Yeah, sucks to be you, type of thing.
It's pretty nice. It's also good for like in standard. You can also tech this if your deck is a little bit weak to things like Vespiquen, since Vespiquen is becoming a lot more popular lately. So yeah, I like Oricorio. Just throw it into any deck if you feel like you need it, or you know in your area that if you're gonna go compete in a tournament, you know there's a lot of Vespiquen players, and boom, there you go.
All right, so tell me about this Toxapex GX.
Oh my god, Toxapex is ridiculous. This is a stupid Pokemon. Alright, 210 HP already. I honestly, I feel like these GXs are a little bit too much. All this massive HP is getting insane. 1 Psychic Spike Cannon, 30 damage, Flip Coins is 30 damage times the amount of heads. It's pretty good. It's pretty okay, I guess, for 1 energy attack. Ultra Toxic Poison. This opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Put 10 damage counters instead of 1 on that Pokemon between turns. That's a little bit wild. Like, the attack cost is, you know, it's not ideal, but Ultra Toxic Poison, the fact that you can do 10 damage counters with poison is really, really good. Amazing in expanded when you have Verbank. You can just Oko Shamans with that. You can kind of Lysander trap some things out and just force them to die from Ultra Toxic Poison. You could spread damage with it. It's pretty nice. And then you got Toxic Shelter, 150 damage for all effects of attacks, including damage into this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. It's a free shield as long as your opponent doesn't play Ranger or Lysander or Escape Rope Lysander or anything like that. You're pretty much safe from damage, giving you time to rack up that Ultra Toxic Poison damage that you already put on the field or something like that. I don't know. It's a fun card. It's going to be a good card.
Oh, 100%. And also, I really like the fact that it can just screw over Groudon decks in Expanded so hard.
Oh, yeah. Rip Groudon, man.
Yeah, I mean, that thing deserves to die. I hate facing those decks. It's such... I'm not a fan at all.
Yeah.
But, okay, so
Oh,
let's go on.
Real
Go
quick,
ahead.
real
Sorry.
quick though, this Cosmog right here, guys, check it. If you guys want to go to your Toys R Us this weekend, you can get a Toys R Us print Cosmog between 12 to 2. I want to throw that out there. Anyways.
Do you have to be between the ages of 2 and 12? Or
No,
do
you
mean,
just gotta go be the time, but you know, you could pretend like you're 2 years old. I mean, I'm sure you
okay,
could pull it
very
off.
true.
Oh, you like this Lunala, right? Tell me about the Lunala.
Okay. Lunala is one of the cards I'm super hyped about. I mentioned it in the Sun and Moon set, but this guy I think has some amazing synergy with the Lunala GX Burst Ball. One psychic energy does 40 damage times the number of psychic energy attached to this Pokemon. So what Lunala GX has is the ability to move psychic energy around as much as you like. So you just use things like Max Elixir, all that stuff. Just put a bunch of psychic energy on board, attach them to Lunala, hit something really hard, and then move all the damage off, Max Potion it off, and rinse and repeat. So it's really, really, really cool. And I think this has a good amount of potential. I really do think it does.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty decent deck for sure. Full Moon Wing is actually not too bad either. With the ability to move all energy attached to the Pokemon. But if you're already playing with Lunala GX, it doesn't really matter too much. But I think it's pretty cool. Like a last ditch 130 damage and then move all the energies to a different Pokemon because you know you're going to be knocked out the following turn. It's really reminiscent of Evoltol EX. I like it. I think it's going to be very good.
Yeah.
Ooh, Sudowoodo. Like I'm so excited for Sudowoodo, guys. This is actually a really cool card, and as a person who likes to play a lot of what was it? A lot of things that can lose to Rayquaza. Blocking path is actually kind of cool. When this Pokemon is in play, your opponent can only have 4 Pokemon on their bench. If your opponent has 5 or more Pokemon, they must discard bench Pokemon until they have 4 left. If they're other effects, whatever, which means it's essentially saying that if there's a parallel city, that one takes more effect than your Sudowoodo does. But this is really cool. I play a lot of Gardevoir. Gardevoir is notorious for just having an auto loss against Rayquaza EX, and then Sudowoodo kind of takes care of that for you. It's not like a parallel city. Then Rayquaza doesn't play Garbodor. You just play Sudowoodo, and they're only hitting for what? Like 120 damage, but that's nothing. It's a great way to kill things like Rayquaza. It also helps against the mirror match. If you're playing Gardevoir, helps against Gardevoir matchups. It's a really good disruption card. Very reminiscent of the old Ditto from Heart Gold Soul Silver, I believe, which had the same exact ability. I think it's really cool.
Well, you just completely sniped me on the fact that it's reminiscent of the Ditto. So, I mean, I have nothing to say about Sudowoodo. I think it's going to be an awesome card with definite tech ability in a lot of top-tier decks.
Absolutely.
Moving on, we have the Mudsdale, which, I mean, has cool attacks, but they're just too cost-specific to where they're not practical.
I wish Mudsdale was a basic.
Yeah. I completely agree. If it was a basic, it'd be a lot better.
Yeah.
Now, something that is a basic and can be kind of cool as a budget deck is Passimian along with Fates Collide Mew. Mm-hmm. Just run a bunch of ways to get a bunch of Passimian onto the bench, make sure that you constantly get 3 or 4 on the bench, and then just attack with team play, and then use the Mew from Fates Collide with, I think it's Memories of Dawn. Is that it? Yeah, it's just able to copy Passimian's attack. You have good type coverage with the Mew and Passimian because Psychic and Fighting really...
They hit a lot.
Yeah,
they hit a lot in the meta, which is really, really cool. Yeah, there's nothing really much to say about this. I played this deck on the channel already. It's pretty good. It beats a lot of the matchups that you expect it to beat. It's very aggressive. It's a very fun deck for anybody that wants to play and really likes to play aggressively. I recommend playing a Passimian once.
One thing that I do think, one thing worth mentioning is, do you think you could potentially run like a line of Zebstrika in that deck? Because you already have plenty of room, so why not? And you already run DCE, so why not throw like a line of Zebstrika in there to help with things like Mega Rayquaza and Yveltal?
Definitely don't see why you couldn't. It's gotta make room. You think you have a lot of room in this deck, but this deck is kind of difficult to make room in. You gotta make sure you play as aggressively as possible, get down your Passimians turn 1. So sometimes it's really reminiscent of like Vespiquen, where you have to play very fast. But I mean, I don't see any reason why you couldn't play. You just have to be very, very careful about how much bench space you take. if you play that, I would definitely recommend playing Skyfields because you still gotta play your Shamans or Octilleries or Oran Gurus for all those Oran Guru fanatics.
Oh, I'm 100% using a Rangaroo in that deck.
I played 2 in mine. It was a lot of fun.
You just love Passimian and a Rangaroo, don't you?
I do the monkey. It's monkey see, monkey do, my dude.
All right, moving on to Palossand. We are moving past Palossand because
Thank
it
you.
is garbage. Alolan Raticate, only dark design. I mean, it has some use, but the fact that it's an evolution makes it a lot
I can see
harder.
this being played in something like a Gumshoes deck, like something that plays Gumshoes, because you can look at your opponent's hand, go, oh, he has no way to end me next turn. Might as well play my dark design, grab any 10 cards I want, or any 8 cards I want, and just be like, boom, set up, I win.
Yeah, I completely agree on that regard. So, I mean, it could have some use in a Gumshoes deck, but really, overall viability, I don't see it affecting the meta that much.
Yeah.
Let's see. Solgaleo, I'm going to take Solgaleo because I know you want to talk about the next one.
Oh my god,
after that,
I just saw it.
Yep. But Solgaleo, I think, has some solid... It will have some solid viability, I think, in a Solgaleo GX deck once some GX hate starts coming out, like Resistance Blizzard and Safeguard that are GX specific.
Dude, I can't wait till those cards come out either, because these GXs are a little bit too powerful.
Oh yeah, I mean they're coming very, very soon, but I think that this Solgaleo will start seeing some more use once that happens, but in the meantime I don't think it's going to be that useful.
Alright, now we got our voice. Oh, this Sylveon card is just so nice looking. Magical Remnant, search your deck for up to 3 cards, put them into your hand. Very nice 1 energy attack, especially if you're going second and you have the colorless Eevee that does evolve right away. You can just attack with the energy and get any 3 cards into your hand. Fairy Wind does 110 damage. It's okay, I guess. Priori GX. I gotta learn how to say that, dude. Pick 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Your opponent return those Pokemon, all cards attached to his or her hand. I think this is a great attack. I freaked out about it in the last video, so I won't freak out as hard as I did last time. But I think there's plenty of ways to make that work, and to where you can win that turn. There's poison, there's burn, there's all sorts of different ways that you can knock out your opponent at the end of that turn. The same time you put back 2 bench Pokemon from their bench to their hand, essentially emptying their field. So I think it's really cool. Also, there's like ways you can completely screw up your opponent's setup. Early game, say they set up like an Yveltal, for instance, they have like 5 energies on that thing. You just put it onto the bench using a Lysander, use that, put everything back into their hand, making them have to set up all over again. There's some really cool potential with a card like this, so I like
completely agree, and I actually think in Sylveon GX decks, like decks that are built around Sylveon GX, Escape Rope will be used in a very high number.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of disruption that you can do with this deck. So yeah.
Well, heck, even Hawlucha. The Hawlucha from Steam Siege, I think.
I can see this being played in something like Gardevoir too, just because, set up in the back.
Oh yeah,
you can, since
and then,
it's already playing the Fairy Energy.
Yeah, we also have the really, really cute Eevee, the Energy Evolution. Thank the Lord that this thing is
back?
reprinted in the set.
And better than ever too. God, I love this card. I love Eevee.
Well, I mean, just the fact that Umbreon and Sylveon both have very good 1 energy attacks means that you can actually like reliably attack turn 1 and not just be like, oh, I'm gonna do 10 damage turn 1. No, you'll be able to do something significant.
Speaking of Umbreon and Sylveon, have you seen Espeon's attack? Like, not his GX attack, but it's like regular psychic attack. I think it's just straight psychic. I've lost to that, dude. That card is powerful. It does 60 and then 30 extra damage for each energy that you have on you. If you have 3 energies attached on you, that's 150 damage from a freaking Espeon. It's ridiculous.
Well, then that's why you just don't be a noob and not
look, man. I literally have never.
I
I lost because I never read the card before. If I knew.
Guys, he literally just admitted.
I did lose. I did. I was a noob because I didn't know, but now I know, and now we grow. Oh god, that was so disgusting. Anyways, Drampa GX. Drampa GX is kind of interesting. It has the attack Righteous Edge, 20 damage, discard a special energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon, really reminiscent of the Jirachi, but it's not the Jirachi because the Jirachi gains immunity as well. But it's kind of cool. Berserk, 80 damage. If their bench Pokemon has any damage counters on them, this attack does 70 more damage. So 150 damage for 3 colorless energies. It's okay. Great Revolution.
Okay.
What was it?
Combine that with Magma Secret Base and then Choice Band, all of a sudden you're hitting for 180 turn 1.
Yeah, but 180 isn't nearly as impressive as it used to be.
Well, I mean, if you combine Righteous Edge and then go into Berserk, you have 50 plus 180, so you have 230. And I mean, that's
it's respectable. There's decks that could be made with this, especially since it's a basic. You can really mess around with things like that. It also has the attack Great Revolution. Shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 10 cards. Pretty cool. If your opponent doesn't have an N, you got 10 cards in your hand. 11 next turn. It's pretty nice.
Okay, this needs to be a GX ability, not a GX attack.
Yeah, I agree. There's so many of these GXs that are just like, I wish that was different. I wish that was just slightly different. But that's the last of the Pokemon. But now we get to the exciting stuff. We get to Energy Recycler. Oh man, this thing has changed the meta as we know it. Dude, my Togekiss Darkrai deck. It appreciates it. Have you seen that thing?
Hammer. Wait, what?
Have you seen that thing? Togekiss Darkrai.
No.
This is the funniest thing I've ever done on the channel. It's hey, look, Choice Band.
Yeah, we're just skipping all over these because I mean there are a bunch of reprints. I mean, Enhanced Hammer. I hate that it's reprinted, but I mean it's a staple card. It really is. It's not going anywhere.
I'm glad that it's still around.
But Choice Band is the card that honestly I think even just Choice Band makes the set worth it.
Yeah, honestly, it's just this is a card that's been long overdue. It does 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon EX or GX card, especially right now where we get to see how incredibly fat all these GX cards are, really throwing away a big aspect of the one-shot format that we used to have. Choice Band's pretty good. I think Choice Band is a great way to disrupt your opponent and really knock out the Pokemon that they feel like they're safe setting up. And in a set where there's no tool removal, it just makes it better than ever.
Yeah, I can't believe that there was no like Startling Megaphone or Tool Scrapper reprint.
I'm waiting for it. I'm just Tool Scrapper, man. I need something.
Well, even Zero Stick.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, just a supporter that could do the same thing would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, but I mean, Choice Band, I mean, I missed Silver Bangle. I really did. That's one of my favorite things about the black, white, and before format was the fact that Silver Bangle was there to give those non-EX and, well, in this case, GX, a chance against the bigger, bulkier Pokemon. And I mean, the fact that Choice Band doesn't even have to be on a non-EX or GX, I think will just it'll make this format all about gigantic attacks, in my opinion.
I think so too. But moving on, we have Alter the Moon, which is really nice.
I think Alter of the Moon and Alter of the Sun, both of whom are somewhat mediocre. Alter of the Sun, I think, has potential in... Okay, if water decks become a thing, Altar of the Sun will be seen in Volcanion decks.
I mean, I definitely see these both being played quite decently. Just the fact that like Solgaleo is going to be a thing really soon, and Solgaleo is really, really good, I think. Playing Alter the Sun and Solgaleo could be really nice, preventing any Volcanion issues.
Yeah.
And then Alter the Moon, I don't know. I'm sure there's like one good deck that we're both missing that could really appreciate the free retreat pretty much. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Yveltal's kind of good.
Yeah,
I've heard good things about Yveltal.
I mean, I think that Alter the Moon will be such a great non-parallel city. That way you don't have to run Delinquent in order to counter Parallel City. Yeah,
I think that's actually really nice. I do like that about that. I don't know there's not a lot of water right now. There's Lapras Water Box, which we both really are excited about.
Yeah.
But other than that, I can't think of any other water decks out there. Besides Greninja.
If water becomes a thing, I can see Alter of the Moon taking off. But I don't see Solgaleo being too powerful in the standard format. If Bronzong came back, then yes, I would definitely see it being powerful. But otherwise, I really don't see Alter of the Sun being of much use unless water decks get big, at which point it'll be seen in Volcanion.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I guess you could play this in your own Volcanion decks to deal with the mirror. Nice mirror tech. But anyways, look how nice this looks.
All these full arts, man, they're just so cool. Okay.
It's one of the best looking ones.
Crayon.
I don't care. It looks like it's one of the best looking ones that we've had.
Yes, that's true.
Because I'm not a huge fan of the hyper rares. After seeing them in real life, they're just kind of like meh. The full arts are usually pretty bland, but the green in this full art is just really, really nice. It's kind of dope. Then we got our Incineroar and our Primarina. They're kind of nice. They don't really match up to the green. But you know, they're cool. I don't really like Incineroars that much though. I feel like the red is too much the exact color of his skin, so it bothers me a bit.
Well, see, like, I'm honestly thinking that the regular arts are cooler than the full arts.
I've been thinking the same exact thing.
Strengthening.
I've been because I just got Umbreon, and I saw somebody that has the Umbreon Hyper or whatever, and I was like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But you know, these full arts, I don't know, man. There's something about them. I don't like them that much, but whenever they have really, really good color in the background, I like them a lot. This,
well, I do like the fact that they are putting like their type color as the background.
Yeah. Oh, that is true, huh? Oh, oops. Hold on, guys. My bad. There you go. Okay. Toxapex.
Okay,
I like the Toxapex full art, though.
Yeah.
I really like the Toxapex full art. That's kind of dope. The Sylveon full art's okay. It's pretty.
Should we get to the cards that are going to make us go broke?
Okay,
the reason that this set is going to make us go broke?
I'm just going to take a real quick look at Drampa. Drampa's a mean muggin in this full art. Anyways, go ahead. I'm gonna freak out for a bit. So
Alright.
Go ahead.
Alright. Okay, so we're going past all these hyper rares, and these are the cards that are gonna make us go broke. First of all, the full art rare candy.
Dude.
Didn't you predict that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, the next one they're gonna be full arts is we're gonna have a full art Max Potion, and I'm telling you they're gonna reprint VS Seeker as a full art. I'm telling you right now.
They better not, because I literally just got a play set of those.
I'm telling you, they're going to do it. And the reason why is because we haven't had any cards printed as of yet that's hinting towards a format that will run without VS Seeker. So I'm so positive, unless they print something in the next set, whatever it's called, the Guardian set, that's like more acceleration without the need of getting supporters back. I think VS Seeker is going to be coming back soon, and I think Max Potion, VS Seekers, maybe Trainer Mail, although I don't really see it. But to me, it just looks like they're reprinting all of their Seeker rares that they had in black and white.
Yeah. But okay, here's the card from the set. It's going to make us go broke, and that is Secret Rare Double Color.
Look at it, so pretty, so nice. It's so nice.
And Korobomb just became a girl.
I want it. I want these. I want the 4. I want them.
I mean, that's just.
I want
what
them.
can you say? It is literally a gold DCE.
Nobody in their right mind predicted that they'll ever print a DCE golden. Even when they showed us the energies that they were printing golden, no one's like, oh, I'm sure they're going to do the same thing with a DCE. Nobody did. Look at it. It's purple and gold. That is me. I love it. I'm very excited about it.
I'm honestly, I just want to scroll down so that he stops looking at it.
No, I'm not gonna stop.
There's nothing noteworthy.
I just found a thumbnail.
Here. I just wanna stop talking about the.
I just found my thumbnail. I zoomed in on the DCE and the rare candy at the same time. There you go.
Oh my god. Okay. So
dude, it was really cool for me because I was actually recently looking into buying me like a playset of secret rare candies, and then like the day after I was looking into buying them, these showed up, and I was like, well, looks like I can wait a couple of months or weeks or whenever we're gonna get this. But yeah, also they're printing grass, which is kind of nice.
Okay, at the risk of alienating viewers even further due to all of your antics that you are currently experiencing right now.
My bad. Hi guys.
The fact that he's going through 12 years of puberty in a span of 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, what's up, guys? Hold on, I gotta go. I gotta go take a break.
But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this. This is a relatively short set review because this is a relatively small set, but still plenty of cards to get hyped over. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. And you know what? I'm gonna let Aura get the last word in this time.
Hey guys, I like how they made the grass energy because they know Decidueye and Lawrence is our thing. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you guys dropping by. Be sure to hit that like; it's greatly appreciated. If you guys want to come up to my channel, we're trying to hit 1K by March. I'll be doing a full art Shaman giveaway on PTCGO, which is kind of cool. Somebody gave me one, so I can give it away as my 1K special.
Wait, hold up.
What's up?
How do you enter this? Because I kind of want to be in on this too.
When I hit 1K, I'll make like a whole video about it. I'll be doing like a full art Sycamore and a full art Shaman giveaway.
Okay, and this will all just be like kind of ceremonious. Like you're gonna give them both to me, right?
I mean, if you win.
Alright, I see how much this friendship means to you.
I love you, Styx.
Alright.
Alright,
Thanks for
guys.
watching, guys. See ya.
Peace.